So the beta tank is finally ready to be cleaned out. I already took the snail out, and I already put him in the 10-gallon, hence the Ziploc bag, and you can actually see him in there. So I am going to drain all the water out, take all the plants out, and then we bought some shrimp substrate for this tank. So, you know, big news. So now what you see me doing is I already took the snail out, and I am starting to drain all the water out so I can get ready for the filling up process. What I did want to get the rocks out is that I used a net because the water was, you know, really dirty. So drained all the water, used a net to take all the rocks out, and then took it to get it all cleaned out. This is a special substrate I bought at PetSmart. You could get them for 18 bucks. Now let's start filling it up. So I still rinsed it off, and I try to you know, wet it and stuff like that. And that was kind of my first mistake because I didn't really know what I was like getting into. And I'll explain later on in the video, so make sure to just keep on watching. So now it's time to start filling up the tank with the special shrimp substrate, and the substrate's actually like pretty cool to touch. It's not like how you expect. Like you kind of think it's like, you know, like a little sand. It's not really. It's like kind of smooth and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. If you have a chance to touch them, I definitely would. It's pretty cool. So now, you know, I'm just smoothing out the substrate, trying to make it as smooth as possible. And I got the ones on the wall, so don't worry about that. But yeah, just trying to smooth it out right now. So that's what it's gonna look like without the water and stuff like that. My mom actually helped me design it. So guys, this is the newly renovated fish shrimp tank. You know, got the old plant there, the old snail shell, and we got the moss ball right here. Okay, so you know, it actually took maybe an hour for me to clean it. It's not like other substrates, like I learned. It's a soil substrate, and it's not like, you know, you could just like, you know, you don't just rinse it and stuff like that. Which I totally thought you would, and I would take it out of the sink after I would fill it up, and it would be all like black. Black is like the screen right here, and like brown is like this right here. And so I was watching a video, and I saw these two people setting up a fish tank. And the idea that they have, which I will link them in the description below, so make sure to go check them out, is that when they were filling it up, they didn't rinse it. All they did was put they put a Tupperware in there, but I didn't have one small enough for this, so I put a bowl in there, and then you fill the bowl up with water, and then you let it drip into the tank, but you don't let it fill up super fast. You do it like a medium pace. So then when it starts filling up like halfway, you want to make sure the bowl is still on the bottom. I maybe only watched like to where they got the container out and put it in the tank, so I don't know how they did it, but how I did it is, like I said, I put it in there, I keep it in there, I let it fill up until like halfway, and then I let go, and then I still keep it at that level, but then you let it fill up, and then until the very brim, you let it keep spilling out. But what I would do is that, because I noticed that you know, I didn't really think it was working, so I was starting to push like some of the water out. I was pushing some of the water out, not a lot, up to like a quarter, up to like halfway, stuff like that, over and over again, maybe like 10, 13 times. And then after like the last one that I did, I realized, oh, okay, the water is like getting like, it's a lot more clearer than I would expect, which I'll put a clip on what I mean, the dark tar. But then I noticed that, so then I just let the bowl run, and I just let it overfill for maybe about like 5 minutes, and then it's like this. Of course, you know, it's a little foggy, as any tank would be when you're first setting it up, so I'm gonna let it run for a couple days, and then we'll see how it's going. But yeah, big shrimp update. I am gonna get like some of those like shrimp cube things. I'm gonna put them in the tank, and I think I'm gonna get like some shrimp, like the shrimp layout, like almost like a bed moss thing. But yeah, that's our new tank. It's currently running right now. But yeah, I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share.